Zamfara Christian convert Zainab set to face trial in Sharia court Friday for switching religion.
Hello, welcome to this channel. There is this video I came across and I would like us to watch it together. But before we do that, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to keep being part of this. Then as you watch, do not forget to react and also drop your comments in the comment section.
The Zamfara Christian convert Zainab set to face trial in Sharia court Friday for switching religion. So next tomorrow, this girl known as Zainab will be facing trial in a Sharia court, not in a Nigerian court, for switching religion. What do you mean by switching religion? The girl just converted from Islamic religion to Christian religion. And her crime is that, why do you choose Christianity over Islam? And she will be sentenced to death if people did not talk about this issue, if people did not stress about this issue, if the parents don't have money to appeal the judgment in appeal court or taking it to a higher court. Have you ever seen a nation that operates in two laws? Now, I want to let you understand the reason why anybody who want to stop the shackles of Islamization will be seen as a threat, and such a person will be ready to be eliminated. And a lot of people are imagining that, why is it that the issue of someone like Nnamdi Kanu is being stressed and stressed and stressed? Some people ask question, is there anything he has done that people has not, committed in Nigeria, that they have not freed them? Why is the, noise or wunabando about Nnamdi Kanu issue? You are just finding out that it's not all about him, but it's all about his idea is preventing people, is preventing another idea to make sure that people will fall under Islamic religion. His idea of division is to save people from such things like this. So this man is being seen as a threat. So when you are seeing everything going on around this man, you have to understand that it is coming from a very far place than you think. Now, let me give you an example before we go into the details of this video. Don't take me for my word. Have you ever seen something like this? These videos you are seeing now, they are the video that someone did in Abuja. You can see the pictures of Nnamdi Kanu. People are posting it everywhere, saying Nnamdi Kanu should be killed, that Nnamdi Kanu should be sentenced to death, and Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal, is a terrorist. Just imagine, what sort of rubbish is this? But it's not a surprise something at all. It's not a surprise something. We are living in a nation where people believe that their 50 years, 100 years idea of conquering Nigeria must come to reality. And that is why Nigeria has become a failed state today, when the non-state actors like Boko Haram, ISWAP, Mahmoud, all these people being sponsored by part of the people in the government who believe that the country belongs to them. And you can see that they have overpowered the Nigerian military, they have overpowered the state. Now we are coming to the issue of Zainab, who is about to be sentenced to death in a Sharia court because she converted from Islam to Christianity. But take a look at this video.
This is Federal High Court. In and out of this Federal High Court, Abuja. These posters you see here, see. It's being placed all around the Federal High Court. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them, not one, not two. You go to Secretariat, the same thing. You go to Wuse Market Junction, the same thing. You go to Bega, the same thing. Bega Junction that leads to Express and Lube and Otako and the same thing happening. They place it all over. This video, I'm making it today, 15th of May, 2025. This is what we see here. Calling a leader of a peaceful movement a terrorist. Where does he count? A man who is agitating for the freedom of his people. This is what we see. One thing is sure, that in all these things, victory is ours. Thank you.
In the voice of, Michael Zekome, he says that Nigeria is a failed state.
The prediction some years ago that Nigeria would become a failed state has actually come to pass. Some of the indices of a failed state are when non-state actors possess equal or stronger or more potent power than a legitimately constituted government. Power of violence, instruments of coercion and violence, as we are saying now. And let us not always be saying Nigeria is indivisible, it is indissoluble. It's not a textbook definition. Indissolubility and indivisibility can only be brought about when you nurture unity, mutual respect, egalitarianism. It is already divided because every geopolitical zone is already going according to its own details. There is no cohesion. There is no leadership. Can't you see that Nigeria is hemorrhaging? Can't you see that we are bleeding? Can't you see that we are on a journey to no destination? Can't you see that the president should wake up from his self-imposed cocoon and hibernation and seize the reins of power and save Nigeria from what remains of ourselves, self-implosion, self-immolation? Can't you see that we are tottering, we are wobbly, we are groggy? Can't you see that we are falling apart? Can't you see that we needed, as yesterday, to do something urgent to save Nigeria from the precipice, from breaking up into smithereens? Can't you see that the house is collapsing, that the edifice is collapsing? Can't everybody see it? Even if you are blind, can't you feel it? Even if you are blind and you can't feel it, are you numb?
Now, another thing I want you to understand is that these people are spending too much money to make sure that what is happening in Nigeria will be kept out from the people. Don't take me for my word. Go and fact check what I'm saying. A lot of things that are going on in Nigeria, almost 70% of Nigerian population don't know what is actually going on in Nigeria. They don't know. Because if they know today, I think the momentum of asking questions will increase. People will try to unravel what is fishing, because we are in a state of dilemma. But people don't still realize, amidst the killings, amidst all sort of things going on in the country. Now, let us go back to issue of Zamfara Christian convert Zainab, who is set to face trial in Sharia court on Friday for switching religion. Sometimes, this issue is laughable, but it is not funny. It's laughable, but it's not funny. That you don't have right to your religion, your human right has been striped out because you are born and brought up from a place called Nigeria, and you say you have politicians and they are not saying anything. Now, it reads that in a development that has sent shockwaves to many quarters, 22-year-old Miss Zainab Mohamadu faces death penalty in Zamfara state. A death penalty. A death penalty. All right. Family sources told our reporters that her crime is converting to Christianity. Zainab's journey of faith began when she encountered Pastor Samuel, a National Youth Service Corps member posted to her area. Samuel had treated Zainab with dignity and shared his Christian faith with her. Their bond later blossomed around shared values and spiritual connection. Upon discovering her conversion, authorities arrested Zainab. She is now scheduled to stand trial this Friday in a Sharia court. A move legal experts and human rights advocates are decrying as a gross violation of Nigerian constitutional right to religious freedom. Are you people just realizing that you don't have a religious freedom in Nigeria? Why is the Boko Haram killing? They said the Western education is a sin, that Nigeria must turn to Islamic State. They want full implementation of Sharia in Nigeria. If you don't know now, that is the purpose of all this Boko Haram, ISWAP, Mahmuda, Dakurawa, to mention but few. Now, this is not just a test of one woman's faith, said an Adamawa-based human rights lawyer. It is a test of Nigerian soul, of whether we truly uphold the right to choose one's faith. As fear grows that her right to fair trial may be compromised in a state where the judiciary is heavily influenced by Islamic authorities, urgent calls are being made for intervention. Do you understand what this lawyer is saying? That as fear grows that her right to fair trial may be compromised in a state where the judiciary is heavily influenced by Islamic authorities. Now let's continue. Christian communities across Nigeria are being urged to mobilize in prayer and advocacy. Praying for what? When we should take action, you know the kind of action you should take. When it's time to pray, you pray. This is not time of prayer. This is a time to take action. Someone is sentencing someone to death for converting. You are talking about prayer. Are they going to pray in the court there? Anyway, now, legal teams are also exploring the possibility of transferring her case to a secular court, arguing that as a Christian, Zainab should not be subjected to Islamic jurisprudence. So why should a Christian be tried in a Sharia court? That's a big question. Meanwhile, Pastor Samuel is reportedly under immense emotional and spiritual strain, with many calling for protection and support for him as well. What is at stake? Zainab's life hangs in the balance. A defining moment for Nigerians' religious freedom, just as for her. Time is running out. Now, I really want to put this before you. If this guy has been killed without being sentenced to death, no one will know about this. No one will hear about this. Do you know a lot of people, and so many people who are being killed every day for their faith, for converting to Christianity from Islam? Do you know? There are so many people who are being killed just for their faith. And this is one of the reasons why I always believe that Nigeria is not sustainable, because this is not going to end. This issue of religious intolerance is not going to end. So that is very important for you to understand. Now, apostasy, Arabic reader, refers to the act of Muslim renouncing Islam, whether by converting to another religion, rejecting Islam belief, or ceasing to practice the faith. Under classical Islamic jurisprudence, apostasy has traditionally been treated as a capital offense based on hadith rather than the Quran. Many modern scholars argue that faith must be voluntary, and that punishing belief contradicts the essence of the Quran. Still, apostasy laws remains enforced in countries like Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Sudan. though international human rights groups continue to challenge them. The end of the article. So use your senses, use your tongue to count your teeth, and understand the reason why we are always here telling you that this is not a country. It can't go on like this. There is no way this entity will survive over time. So the earlier people realize this, the better for them.
Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your contribution in the comment section and also do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.